We didn't get back, man. I know you would do something, but it'd probably take like a month.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta make the decision, like.
Just relying on Greg right now.
If it's if we can wait for a month, we'll just need to. Is there any other options?
I know people. We have to pay them.
It's like Christmas clean.
I got these friends in like Canada that they did Brendan's New Holland brand. We probably did it cheap, like it would have cost him a few thousand, man.
Yeah.
I know, they decided the same thing, they're like hipster, you know.
I mean, we feel like Greg can do it. Was it? I'll try to look at his site today, but oh no, I did look at it. He's got his old one back up again.
Oh, really? Where is it?
Is it temptate.com? I think that's pretty.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what his site is, temptate.com?
Yeah, but he had a second. The other one that was like Temple Take 2.
What the fuck?
He had an apparel and label and everything as well. So he's done that shit before. Anyway.
Temptate.com samples. Is this his shit? Is this him?
Yeah, that's like his old one.
Yeah.
Do you want to message it to me?
So it looks like he's got like marks and stuff on there. Identities, cross logos. This is so small.
Has an identity.
Yeah.
All this stuff's super old.
Super
man.
old, yeah. No, I'm on the Avenue shit.
Like this stuff is really old, but like you know, he's got a bold,
Yeah.
like a bold flavor.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
So what will it take him to like?
I mean, it's because like we use him for Attaboy, and then like I send him like multiple emails. I just know how to like put pressure on him without being a dick.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I was helping him on his website, like.
Why did he take it down then?
What's up?
Why did he take it down?
No, on the new one,
Yeah, on Temple Take 2.
the Squarespace one.
Oh, does he have a Squarespace one?
That's what he's moving it to. Is like, can you help me like format it and shit?
Oh, okay.
So I think the tactic would be for me to just be like, hey man, like still waiting to help you on your website,
Yeah.
just so like I get one back on him.
Yeah. Maybe. I've already sent him like 4 emails. So. Well, I do it like sly. I send him like, oh, this is pretty cool, right? Like, I'm not like, can you do it? And he's like,
But have you asked him to do it? Anyways, let's click and. So how about? Minutes, let me just.
yeah, I was like, what's your website, man? I just want to show you stuff to my friend. Like I was sending him shit like that. I was like, we're talking to developers, like, what's the website, man? And then like just to like
Yeah.
keep it rolling. But like he's just like, I don't have it now. But like,
Well, I'm gonna hit him back.
sure it's fine, man. I'm sure he doesn't care.
No, I mean hit him back to say, hey, I'm like, how's your website going? When can I work on it? Just to kind of,
Yeah.
because he'll get that. He'll be like, oh fuck, I've got to do this now. So. Cool. So anything else that we want to talk about on the brand before we go back to scope?
Just, I just want to open up the minutes and stuff.
Okay. Just trying to think where we were at. So last one, that was last week. It's last week? I think it was Monday last week. Greg Benessy, Greg. Social properties, content calendar. We can't really do anything till we get brand back in terms of like securing the properties. And scope and concepts, business package, taglines to people. So there was some feedback on that, although I never got it on Mechanical Turk.
Oh yeah, I added some stuff. How to push period. What are you up to?
I'm just looking at what we did last week.
Oh, okay.
If the night community crop for a shoot, can't really do that till we get brand, right? Contact John Downing is still on the list. Chris Merck, can't really do anything about that. Figure out check-ins. So that was something I wanted to meet up with this Nick guy about, because he's doing all that shit for Foursquare right now. Yeah, he's stuff I'll say about it.
Well, who is he again?
So he's like a lead strategist at Curtin Perry. It's mega switched on, but he was asking questions about like, how do people know when you're at a spot? Like, do they have to actively check in or check out? What are other ways to like read that signal? It was like next level shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. So I actually hit him up on Facebook. He hasn't responded. Right? I don't even know if he uses Facebook, so I can get like a phone number for him, say, and see what the deal is. Actually, you should have an email. Because it'd be good to just like catch up with him for drinks.
Yeah, totally.
And for the to-dos last week, we did a shortlist round.
So you just
taglines. If you did do that, you delivered them.
Yeah.
So I made a post.
With that, like, you just like the stuff he's come up with, right?
What's up?
Like, you just want to get more insight into the check-in.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly he's working on that stuff for Foursquare, but he knows heaps about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Scope, check-ins, concepts.
I feel like taglines
Yeah. It's hard to like choose anything without seeing what's on the back. Did you see that post on my wall?
Yeah.
It's like pretty split, man. Nothing was
I sent it to like a bunch of different people and they were all completely different. There was like no cohesive answer. Dude, the other ones are fucking Korean. Yeah. We're random. Writers and them, they didn't have anything, hey. Because the name's super scripted. Let's do this somewhere. So annoying. So gay, I hate it.
The ramping?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a point where we were talking about that
Yeah,
shit.
no,
but-
we were talking about having an option on.
yeah.
So the clip is like, you can still watch it. Like,
You had to like press your thumb on it and it would
Yeah.
slow down. Which was a good
That's
idea.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
Do that.
But being forced to watch it,
It's painful.
yeah, so it's super painful. Well, yeah, I think for me, like the purpose of like getting feedback on these words was to see if there was going to be any base to build a tagline off, even if it wasn't just a single word.
The more I thought about it, the more I was like not into like a single word.
Yeah.
Because like the name was a single word.
Yeah. Like, I just want to know like what appeals. That's why I kind of question it, like what conveys the feeling as opposed to which tagline do you like? I just wanted to like, is it about living? Is it about making? Is it about owning?
I got a lot of like owning, probably the most.
Yeah. You got, where did you get your feedback from?
Like-
Email?
Yeah, like Matt, my dad, my sister.
Own, make,
What did Steve say? His was like togetherness or something. Explore.
explore, yeah.
But I like own because it's like you're in control of it. And it's kind of it's bold.
Yeah.
But then again, something like real-time skateboarding. That's really But then, yeah, if you think about Nike, they wouldn't put like company shoes. Or like, you know what I mean? They're not like,
Yeah, it's more like emotive.
just do it.
Yeah. Just own it.
Own it. Just
Own it.
do it. Own it. It's like
Own it, comma, just.
so yeah, but something along those lines is probably the best way to go, man.
Do you think own, right?
Well, yeah, I like own. I don't know what to go like what to put with it. I feel like it needs to like something else needs to tack onto it.
So maybe like these 6 that we identified, maybe we can do another pass of like just generating more taglines off those words.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. Make, own, live, life, united
We'll
session.
just make another deck like this.
Okay.
Just to give you some context. Because it could be like own the session. It's interesting, Matt liked the moments in between as well. Because he said it was like you go to the skate spot, but then you also go hang out at Macca's and get a fucking cheeseburger and shit. Like those,
Yeah.
all these other things are part of it.
Maybe there's a cooler way to say that. I mean, I think as it is, it's kind of a bit Kodak moment, but maybe it's like skate between the lines.
Yeah.
Skate on lines.
Own the moments. Sorry. Own every moment.
Own every moment. That's kind of cool. So maybe we should add moment. It's hard to be brain dead.
It's like, so open up the keynote and add it in there now.
I'm taking note of them here.
Oh, in the minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say like
Yeah, okay.
keywords.
What was it? You said own the moments.
Own the moments.
Or own moments. You don't even need that.
Own moments. All right. Yeah, I'm happy to do another round of taglines off these words.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. All right, so we got generate more taglines off those words. I'm going to contact Nick to try and get a drink or dinner in for some strategy on check-ins. Get back at Greg. There's nothing much you can do with Ben now, right?
Do we want to have a quick brainstorm about the check-ins now, or just wait till?
Yeah, we can. Well, so what I actually wanted to do was like do the story mapping exercise where it's basically to see if we can plug any holes for the scope. Because if you go to the scope document, I don't know if you have that open, I can send you the link for it.
It's in notes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. MVP scope version 1, right?
So I made some like tweaks to it before I sent this on to Toma.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
did you delete the old document, or you just?
I just kind of all rolled it up.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I probably should have reversioned it actually, but I didn't. But this has a history. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fine. Like we had the same shit pretty much.
Yeah.
But I guess you have this version up from now.
Yeah. Maybe in fact I'll do a new version now.
And then I'm gonna back up this Google Drive as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put it on a hard drive.
So I'm just gonna send you the link to the version 2. But basically, just wanted to walk through and like see if there's anything else that we need to identify in here before it gets blown out anymore. I might put them up in post-its or something.
No access.
What? Sorry, dude. Oh, fuck.
Must have shared it to like.
This is probably not in the notes folder. I'll just move it real quick. Is it in Loke notes? Okay, I just moved it to Loke notes. So it should be shareable. Just click on it again. Yep. Okay. It's here then. So yeah, the idea would be like to just mark out every single step in like really like in a really granular way to establish like whether we've missed anything or what like the kind of user story is. So the first would be how users even get this thing.
Yeah.
For the MVP. So I guess the user can be invited.
It's in the App Store.
So that's the thing. I don't think that the MVP would be.
How do you download it then?
So I think we need to send it to people.
It's like, can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you
You can
can.
email, yeah, and then it will just they can just install it, but it will say like it will give you a warning basically. Because if we put it on the App Store, first of all, it had like iOS store is like really hard to get onto. They'll like they check every single thing that goes on there.
Yeah.
So they probably won't support an MVP on there. So we need to so I guess what they need to do is like we would send a link to them, whoever's like in our test thing.
We're gonna test it with just a New York City crew, or
Yeah.
like a Jasper crew as well.
It might be worthwhile doing both.
Yeah.
The only problem with the Jasper crew is potentially we might not like have all the spots for Sydney.
Right.
And New York would be really easy.
Let's just start in New York.
Yeah,
Man.
you can go to Quarter Snacks and get photos of all those things.
Who are we gonna use though?
I don't know.
We'll think about the launch campaign later.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure we can launch it somehow. Could be just on a Vimeo clip, dude, with a download.
So user downloads and installs the app.
Like once we get the Instagram feed up and like all that shit, we'll like drop it in there.
Yeah, I think it's really important, like for the MVP, that we just limit how many people go on there. I feel like we can find, like, if it can be John's crew or like use like the roleplays or whatever, like someone just to start it, so that we have like 10 or 20 people, because everything will break like if there's more than that. It's pretty concerning.
I'm sitting next to a skater at the moment.
Yeah,
Evan. So
that looks
I'm
nice.
sure he's got a crew.
Okay, so the user's given a link somehow. The user downloads and installs the app. So the first thing should be like,
Sign in, right?
yeah.
But you have to. Is there gonna be no register?
Oh yeah, it will be, yeah, register or sign in.
But you can sign in with Facebook, right?
Yeah. So it'll either be like email, pass, Facebook Connect, or Google Connect. Right here, iOS plus Android. Okay, and then I think we said the users are required to input their handle, name, age, sex, zip code, phone number, and avatar. So user has to fill in missing pieces.
Do they upload a picture or something?
Yeah, so with the Facebook or Google Connect, like it will assume as much information as it can, but they won't have a handle. They might not have an image.
When you sign in with Facebook or Google, it's going to have your profile picture or something, right?
Yeah.
Just get Richie Jackson's developer. It's pretty good that guy's like making stuff though.
Yeah, totally. Does he call himself like the skateboard pirate? So, like handle is like the nickname, your name, your age, sex, zip code, phone number, and avatar. Is there anything that we do need or we don't need from there? Is age important at this point?
Probably.
Is sex important? I mean, that's just not hard to get. Okay, only NYC users can sign up. So if you put in the wrong zip code, it will just say you can't use it. It's not. It's only open.
I guess so. It's like, is it 5 boroughs?
Yeah. What do you think?
Or is it like the whole of New York State?
I think it should just be New York City.
Yeah. So why do you limit that?
Well, I don't know, man. We could even limit it to Manhattan and Brooklyn or something.
Yeah, probably. I feel like all the skaters are in the box. I'm like,
yeah. All right. So this make a New York City zip code.
Yeah.
So there'll be an error saying it's not open. Problem is they'll be able to like then enter a fake. Or maybe it's like you have to be in New York for it to work. You know how you use geolocation?
you don't know where you are, right?
Yeah.
Does that complicate it?
No. So it's like, where are you now? Okay, and then, by the way, would we want to show like any like boot screen or branding up front?
We always have a logo and stuff, right? But that'll be on the sign in. Like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you already did that.
Phone's so old.
All right.
It's got a forgot password.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Forgot password. Yeah, that's exactly what we need, man. Just to like close that. Oh, so the one thing we didn't do was sign in, right? We've got register and we've also got sign in.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be email,
It's like username,
pass.
email, password.
Yeah.
Should we make the sign in like usernames or emails?
What do you think?
Usernames.
Username?
It'd be cool if you got a at Loke flat.
So that means they need to enter their email address as well on top of their username. And then, yeah. Any thoughts around like how we should limit the username? So I guess this is around like if you saw a map and you saw a bunch of people and it was either identified by their initials, which the kids said like wasn't really useful to them.
Yeah,
the username you wouldn't want it to be like 20 characters long, you know.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah. I almost feel like it doesn't work, but you know, like on arcade games where you just had a 3-letter thing, something like that, like 4 letters or some shit, the number.
Why wouldn't the initials work? Like you could click on it and it would tell you, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's just like AJ and you click on it, it says underground.
I think it's like, you know, Envision uses it and Gmail does it, but that's because you're working with people within your company, so you kind of know who those initials are. But if you saw a map and it was just all these initials, it wouldn't do much. There could be photos of them. I don't know. If I saw like UCOP or whatever,
Like a
it'd be more like recognizable. But we should have a think about. Do you want to document that? Just have a think about like the limit on the username. And then there's a sign in with the username and password. And then there's a forgot password. So that then sends email. Forgot password. What usually happens with forgot password, you have to enter your email address.
Yeah.
And then it sends it to you.
Yeah.
And then
you need this shit too, right? Like
the keyboard and stuff. Yeah. What else do you have on there?
have login and sign up.
Login and sign up.
Login, forgot password, and sign up.
Okay. So I wonder if you want to bother about resetting the password now. So you click on the link, you receive an email. You click on the link and then would the email just say your password in it? It's probably okay at this point. Click on the link and then you turn up. Cool. So should we talk about the map?
So
we're up to sessions, yeah. So user sees skaters and sessions. So I think what I did was like remove the concept of having friends for MVP, like just see everyone.
Yeah, for sure. There's only like 10
10
people.
people on it.
But like we'll just color code, I guess.
Yeah.
Later. Like
Later,
your friends are purple and like people you don't know blue or something.
So what do you need to be able to see there?
It would be cool. There's like just say like red is your friends, yellow is not your friends,
Mm.
and then orange is someone that's got a friend of your friends.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can kind of
You
see.
can see like what the
But that'd be
connections
cool.
are. That would be cool. Or like you had a whole spectrum and like the color, yeah, whatever color was,
Yeah,
how close they were to you,
exactly.
degrees of separation.
So sessions,
Yeah. So you need to be able to see like
skaters and
skaters,
sessions.
skaters and sessions. This is really the bit we haven't worked
Maybe
out.
like a session is like it's like a hollow circle, and then like a person is like a filled in circle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You didn't do concepts, right?
No, I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to it.
What about it?
That seems man. We should talk about what else is on there, man. Spots. It's probably an easy one to do first.
Yeah, because the spot. I mean, the session was like. You know what I mean? It's like dude's skating this curve. It's just like an outline or something.
Mm-hmm. To show the actual shape of the place.
The outline's just like, no, I could move like if this dude moves over there.
Oh yeah, dude, that's cool.
Then it like becomes like a bubble.
Yeah, it's like more.
It's kind of like bubbles.
That's interesting, man. That concept of bubbles, because like within like like there's surface tension on water, and then a bubble
Yeah.
breaks when someone goes too far out of it.
Exactly.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy, right?
Yeah. So now we have to call it
I'm
bubbles.
gonna write that in.
Bubble your session.
I'm gonna write that in our minutes.
Okay.
Bubbles concept.
I'm just gonna move to spots real quick. So user creates a spot. So I don't think that they should. Maybe they can just upload a photo from their camera app
Yeah.
to create a spot. What's in there for the? Each spot has a photo, geolocation, and terrain type. So we haven't like named the spot. Do you think each spot has to have a name?
So you tag in like gap, rail, ledge, right?
Yeah.
And then do you give it a name?
I think you probably need to give it a name. What we should do for the launch is like, we should have like hundreds of spots in there already that we can just get from online. So, have you been to Quarter Snacks?
No.
Just type in Quarter Stacks spots on Google. So it's got all those like spots.
Okay.
And then if you go into one of them, then it shows you the location and some photos. So already we have like 30 there.
Cool. So maybe we can just plug those ones in. And then
And I can like, we can both just plug any in one whenever we see them.
But then we should give them the opportunity to do it as well.
Oh yeah,
Because they
totally.
might find like a bin, that, like a gap or something.
We absolutely have
But
to.
then how do you restrict the namings? Like what if someone wants to call it Dick? You know what I mean?
Well, in the beginning,
Or Fred.
we'll have like admin rights so we can change names of shit.
Because like people might want to call it after themselves, which is fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Andre's spot.
But what if it's like you know, these iconic ones and they're naming them something else. Like,
Yeah. I think in the beginning we just have to go through and change that shit manually.
maybe it's like it gives you the name based on the location.
So it's like 20th and A Ledge.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not bad.
What if it's like in a school? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard, man.
But the geolocation that we would get back would be something like, it'd either be in like latitude and longitude or a street address.
Maybe
So it
just
would
like,
say like, if it was here, the ice skating rink, it would say like 629 to 637 20th Loop Street.
maybe we should just let them name it anything they want now.
I think so.
And then maybe like down the track there's like a democratic thing where like
Yeah, it's like a
people
Wikipedia.
can vote the names. Yeah, like if you want to change it to like the Big Gap.
Yeah.
And if 10 people say Big Gap, and it changes to the Big Gap.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just talk about, so the name right now, the user chooses the name and we can change it if we want. We can go through and edit anything about this. We'll just see the photo that comes back. We'll have access to like everything that's getting posted. So the terrain types, what do we have there?
So we've got gap, rail, ledge, stairs, bank, pad, park, vert. And then when you get to like, you know, when you go to things like ramp, do we have ramp?
No,
Because
it's
you
like
know, like
hard.
there's mini ramp and there's like
Yeah.
ramp and
So we can either make this like,
or maybe there's other as well.
yeah, that's more complicated though.
To have another.
Yeah,
But what if it's like, because people who like skate like
just
Crazy shit
Tompkins
now.
Square Park is like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
just flat land.
people who skate like chains and stuff, you know. Like,
Yeah. The problem with that is if you let users generate the categories and we start getting a whole lot of misspellings.
There's maybe others just like other.
It's just other.
Yeah, like those weird ones come under other.
Okay.
For the moment.
Do we want to do combinations? Like it could be like stairs and a rail at the same time.
Yeah, totally. It's getting hard.
Yeah. So then it has to be more than binary. It's
What if it's like 3-stair pad or something, you know? You want to know how many stairs it is too.
okay, yeah, you do. Is that important in the beginning? Because the photo can articulate it.
Yeah, it's true. Like we'd always say like, let's go skate to 10
The
stairs.
10 stair, yeah.
Like,
I'd always talk about rails like that as well. Like,
yeah,
it'd be like kink, flat kink.
yeah.
You know, like,
Get specific, man. We know, let's
or down, flat down.
go skate to DY8 stairs.
Because the other thing is, instead of them nominating the terrain type, they could just write in the description, but then it's
Yeah.
like, it gets heaps chunky.
Some dudes will write like too much, like.
So what if the user can select up to 3?
Yeah, it just comes up in like a scroll, you know, like a list.
The other thing we could do, like instead of having to count the stairs, was have like a scale of hardness, right? So it was just like easy, intermediate, hard. So obviously like a gap, which is hard, is a big one.
But then like people have different standards, like
Yeah.
Rodriguez, like 15-step rails, like, oh, that's easy.
Yeah. All right. They'll see it in the photos anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So should they be able to do multiple select then?
Cap rail. Yeah, I think so. Maybe you can stitch on as many as you want.
Yeah.
Because like some stairs have a rail. So what are you going to call it? A rail or stairs? It needs to be like stairs.
Stair
And
rail,
rail,
stairs,
or
and rail. It would just be stairs, comma, rail. I think we should limit it to 3.
We should download Richie's app because it's like he's got combos in there with tricks and like just see how he like groups stuff.
Yeah, can you get it? Oh, you have to pay for it.
No, he said it's free.
I was reading in the comments, man. He's like, they're all like, "Fuck Richie, it costs $1
Yeah.
now."
Oh, really?
That was his plan.
And then, yeah, some people were like, it's not even in the App Store yet.
Oh yeah, they were complaining about it not being on Android.
NBA tricks.
So with the photo, these are uploads photo.
$2. As if anyone's gonna pay that.
Dude, you can go to Skate Dice and get it for free. It's exactly the same thing.
It's got 5 stars. I want to see the stats on that. Does it tell you?
So when the user uploads a photo, do we need to do anything for it? Maybe we just crop it to a square or something.
Yeah.
But we'll do the crop.
Does it not tell you how many downloads it's had?
No, Apple took all that shit off. That's why you can't trust something with 5 reviews, because it might be 2 people bought it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what? So he's there's like
That's cool.
clips on it. 55. It's got 4,735 followers on the app.
On the app?
Yeah, this is NVD.
Oh, that's Instagram.
This is NVD Tricks on Instagram.
That's people like filming what they're doing with the. Does he have filming in the app?
I don't know. I don't want to fucking pay for it.
No, I get it, man. It's expensive.
I don't want to support that dude in any way. I don't think it does.
So how are they making those videos that he's putting them together?
I think they're like edits with like music and stuff. That's actually pretty good. Because it's they're all unique tricks.
So they can put in a name. I guess we should limit the name length. How long do you think you need for like a name? They need to fine tune the like location as well. Fuck, that's complicated.
So where were you?
Just like trying to build this out. When a user creates a new spot.
Oh, spots, yeah.
So we need to like work out what the limit length is for the name of it, because we don't want to put it right in like supercalifragilistic.
Yeah.
In the geolocation, it can either be like just what comes up, or the simpler way to do it is just like it accepts wherever it is.
You probably need to give some length to the name though, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like the Black Harbor or like.
Yeah, when I say limit length, I'm just like,
Yeah.
we need to establish what that limit
Can't be
is.
like 26 characters.
Yeah. I can do a run on that. Just want to write that down, like to establish what the limit for.
The fact that you have a profile, there's accountability as well. You know, like you're not going to name one like dick face because like they'll know that you did it.
You did it, yeah.
So, so putting this in the
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, just write to establish the limit, the length, the character length for naming spots. All right, so the next question is, when you locate a spot, do we need to fine tune it? You know, on like Uber and stuff, you can move the pin, or is it just like it just records where you are right now when you create it? Because people might make spots after they've gone from there.
Yeah, true.
I just don't know like how
Complicated.
complicated it is to do this, which is basically like allowing this to move around.
Well, can it
Because that's what would be perfect, right?
take data from the photo?
Maybe.
Like, because it's got, I'm sure like the photos take like what it is now.
Geolocation.
So then when you upload it,
Yeah. That's
so
a good
is that
point.
complicated?
I don't know. I mean, it's just metadata in the photos, so like it might be an easier way. Like I wonder if I have like, do you have to have that shit turned on? Like, are your photos all?
I don't know. I think so. You seen this?
What's up?
Oh, sorry. It's like,
Yeah, mine's saying Avenue C, Loop, and Canal Street.
what's the postcode here?
10009. It's just giving me like shit like Brooklyn, 2nd Avenue, Avenue C Loop. You know, if I go on the photo.
This app is pretty crazy. Shows you all the shooting deaths,
What the fuck?
and then like this year,
Uh-huh.
and then like it puts the red ones as like fatality.
Holy crap.
And then, dude, there was like 2 right near my old house.
Did you download that?
No, this is just on the website.
Oh shit.
It's fucking a lot of murders, dude.
Oh, this is, you know. So I've got the skating footage here, video, details. Yeah, sweet, man.
So
that
that was, yeah.
tells me like.
I'm pretty sure. But what if you
Okay, so that's one way to do
put
it.
an old phone, man?
Yeah.
Like these dudes that have those old LGs and shit.
Yeah.
How does this shit even work?
Also, man, on my old phone, I turned location off because it just chewed my battery,
Yeah.
which is another massive thing about this, dude. This thing's gonna chew the battery so hard.
Like,
So-
what about the pin thing that you like you move it around?
Yeah, I think we probably need that.
Probably.
Okay, is there anything else for creating a spot?
So you're gonna lie about a spot. 'Cause, like,
No. Hey, how you doing? Thanks.
yeah.
So that's all. Name, geolocation, user pin. If you type in a name and it says the name's going to be 16 characters, then you move on to the next step. It says get your location, then you like fine tune the pin.
Yeah.
Then it's like upload a photo from your galleries. You don't actually take a photo with the app yet. And then it's just like, what terrain is this? And you select 3. You say it's a rail stairs.
It's a gutter. How
Yeah.
come it's going through my camera?
Oh shit.
'Cause,
Yeah, that's been on that. So is that it? The spot? Pretty sure. We need the
like
ability.
city or anything?
No, because it's going to get that from the geolocation.
Yeah.
If a user creates a spot, could they delete it?
I don't know. Hey, that's
Maybe
a good
not.
question.
Maybe we can delete it if it's just bullshit.
Maybe it's like democratic. I don't know. Nah.
Okay, so all the spots just go up in
When
there.
it gets big, do you have like administrators that
Yeah.
like control that shit?
Community managers.
How do you get? Are they just like the nerd dudes that like want to be part of it and stuff?
I don't know, you gotta pay them, man. The ones that haven't like
Screw that,
code
man.
of theory are making like 80 grand to do that shit.
When I was 14, I was fucking
Yeah, you just get kids to do it. But like half of it can be democratic. Like people, shit that people are voting will go up, and then you just let all the bullshit go to the bottom.
We should have a complaint button and stuff, right?
Yeah. So that's a good point, man. Like in the nav, we haven't talked about the nav at all. Should we have like feedback on it?
Well, Trevor said he had like, it's good to have feedback on everything, right?
Yeah.
As much feedback as you can get.
And maybe it should just like send an email to us. Or could even just text us, man. What's the easiest? Email probably. All right. So what else do we have there? Invite. It's a pretty easy one. The user can invite other users in NYC geofence. So what would it ask them for? Is it like invite Facebook friends or email addresses? Probably Facebook friends is going to be the easiest one.
Probably. So it's like there's an invite button and you just click it, and then it just searches your Facebook friends.
Yeah.
Or like your Google.
Or your Google, yeah, contacts.
Oh, can you search Instagram? No.
I mean, we could just decide that you can only use this if you have a Facebook account for the MVP, because everyone's got one.
Yeah.
It just simplifies it.
Not everyone. Jessie doesn't have one.
She doesn't?
Because they use all different stuff, man.
Okay, so maybe 16
young kids don't use Facebook anymore.
Okay, so maybe we do.
Like the mainstream one for them is Instagram,
mm-hmm.
But they're using all these other ones, man. Like Jessie's on these programs that I don't even know. But I don't even know what they are. I should probably like find out what they are.
If they have an Instagram account, like it's the same as Facebook.
Yeah.
It's the same login. We could also get them to enter like, so I think the options would be like email address, Facebook. You could even type in their phone number and it would text them. But we'd have to pay for the texting. But.
Facebook, you just send a message, right? Messenger.
Yeah, I don't even know how we invite them on Facebook. Maybe email address is the easiest.
Yeah, probably.
Phone number is actually the easiest. Just text them a link because then they have to download it. Okay.
Invite.
Yeah. So it's either like you click the invite button and it's like enter the name, enter an email address, or the easiest is going to be enter an email address or enter a phone number, and it just sends.
What about name? Like if it knows, is there shit like that?
What's that?
Where like if you put someone's name in, it knows all their like email addresses and shit.
Yeah, like via Facebook or via Google, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking what's the easiest. Like knowing that it's going to be a link and it's going to seem kind of dodgy because you have to download this thing directly to your phone.
We don't really care in the MVP, right?
No, I mean this is just MVP.
Yeah,
right?
because like, can you invite in writers and shit? Like, have you played with that?
I don't know. Check it out. I've actually been using writers before.
Yeah. You'll probably start using it more than Loke when Loke's out, and then you won't use Loke anymore.
So log in, Facebook, I don't even know what that is, or email. I put Facebook and it just goes.
What's the middle one?
Some Russian.
Some
shit.
Russian.
Yeah, Russian.
It's like
Whiskey book. Solid.
rush data. It's like getting at.
Yeah, I don't know if you can invite from here.
She just connect you with Tinder.
Find writers, it's just like people on here. It's,
We're incentivizing building your crew though, right?
yeah, I mean, eventually. I don't know, like, I think the incentive for this immediate group is like just getting your friends on there.
Totally.
I reckon, man, for me, it would just be if it was a phone number and said, hey, man, like, you're invited to this, download it here.
And your friend's gonna tell you anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like your friend's gonna tell you, like, oh, I'll send you a link.
Maybe we could just do it with phone number.
But then do we have to pay for the messaging?
Maybe.
You know how you get all this shit? Do you ever get stuff like that? It's like sales for Ray-Bans and shit. And you're like, alright. Should make them like that.
Okay. So whatever the case, if we send an email, then we need to design an email as well. Kids use email on their phone. They don't even fucking use email, do they?
Probably not. Jesse like does not use email, man.
What other apps have you used that like where you invite a friend?
Founder dating? I didn't even use that though. That was really annoying because I had to like,
Oh, so much crap on
I had to vouch for like what you do, and then it's like you gotta write a sentence on like all this crap.
So
Seriously?
I think like Lyft might have a invite friends. Oh, it's taking them from the contacts in the phone. That's fucking genius. It's a mobile app.
Oh yeah, that's what WhatsApp does. I mean WeChat and stuff.
So does it send them a text or what? I send this.
Send it to me or something.
Yeah. Are you on that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see what that does. No, you're not even on there, man, because I know it is. Okay.
Oh what? It sends me an email.
Send you an email, and then it's gonna.
How did it know it's the Attaboy?
I have no idea.
It's scary. Oh, well screwed.
That's cool. So it kind of has a design email, which would explain what. I think that we need that because we need to explain like what the premise is. Your friend just invited you to this.
Did you hear like how like ISIS and all those dudes were using like Snapchat and all these like technology things to like communicate?
Really?
Yeah, like because they're like, how are they organizing these attacks, man? And they're like, but they're all savvy with their apps and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're all using like.
They're doing like baseball signals.
Yeah.
On Snapchat.
Like they like, I don't know, man. They got all the latest technology and shit. It's pretty crazy.
All right. I think email's cool.
Yeah, like that was pretty
That was
easy.
pretty easy. But one thing that we didn't put in here was like get the contacts from your phone.
This is an MVP. Post-its.
Okay. Messaging.
Yep. So
So I feel like, I don't know, man. I think like SMS is going to be the easiest because we don't have to build anything.
yeah, but like eventually we'll have it in the app, right?
Yeah. So, because we've already got their phone number when they sign up.
It's just like annoying how like,
To jump out.
Facebook does that anyway, though.
Well, when you message
When you
someone,
click on message, it opens.
it opens up a new app. Yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah, this is fine.
Hang on. If I like go to your, you probably don't have any your phone number on your
Messenger's just going to be a completely own thing, right?
Yeah.
It's going to take over SMS.
You don't have your phone number on your Facebook, right?
Probably not.
I want to see if I click your phone number, whether it just jumps to it. What? Name pronunciation? No. Phone number. Who's going to have the phone number on there? Ian. Dude doesn't know how to like how this shit. Oh yeah. So if I just click the phone number, then it just opens the SMS app. You think it's annoying, or we should just try and build messaging in there?
Isn't it like really hard though? What was Thomas saying about it? Was it?
Do you know that concept I showed where like all the sessions were shown in messages?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a completely different path that kind of like integrates them.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
So at a session, you would see a list of skaters. So if you saw a list of skaters, then you'd want to be able to message them all. Fuck, maybe like group messaging from 15 people is annoying by SMS.
It'd be pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, like the app should just be Messenger.
Yeah.
Facebook Messenger. They just call it Skate Messenger. Fuck.
I feel like it should be a messenger. Something like that, like those are sessions, then you go inside one. Do you know what I mean? If they were all different sessions.
As yours is like spots, groups, footage. Boom. So many. That's why this shit like does my head in, because there's so many different ways you can go.
Yeah.
Because like, if we go the messenger route, then that builds in the messenger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if we go the graphic map route, then the messenger like doesn't fit in as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's harder to
what did we have back there, man? We just had a map, right?
You just had a map, but there was a separate messenger, but I always found it difficult to like find the.
It would be sick if like it was the map view, and
But then you message on it.
You can actually see people typing as they were
Messaging.
like there's dots
That's cool.
when you see the icons,
I feel like some combinations probably.
like a hybrid.
Yeah. Because I think it's like, you see where your friends are, but you also want to like talk to them, right?
Hybrid map messaging.
Just going to look down. Like down the bottom here.
I feel like it would be good to have messaging.
Like that was basically that, right?
Yeah.
When you go one level in, it shows you the map and shit. Super
Yeah.
simple.
You can see like when they're typing something, the icon goes like, does a dot thing.
Mm-hmm. Like this could easily have a map on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can't really do any more until we decide on the concept.
It's a good start though.
Yeah. All that stuff is like like we need all that stuff. It's just like the real questions now, and arguably the most complicated part of the whole product is mapping and sessions and how they actually operate. So do you think for next week I can draw some more up, or you can take a run at it?
Yeah, I can't do anything to it next week.
Yeah.
I can't do anything on Monday. I'm meeting someone.
Or we can just make a decision to go with something.
You need to like think about it.
Yeah.
I remember like back in the day when I did some shit.
I wonder if there's anything out there which is like map messaging. Geolocation messaging app. Zing.
Because that was like another idea that I was doing before, remember?
Yeah.
Like that's what's relevant to you in your screen. I don't know how it works.
And then you click on them and they
Yeah.
open up. It's not dissimilar to the second concept that I had, which was like, instead of showing a map, it was categories of places.
So you can find balance and not being too try hard that it becomes more complicated.
All right, let's just recap on like what we need to do then. I fucking don't want to do work tonight. Next week, you can generate more taglines off the keywords. I'm going to set a dinner with Nick. I'm going to hit back Greg to work on the website.
I'm gonna do the tagline thing.
You can do the tagline thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll roll all this up into the scope. Everything that we have.
Should we make a digital version of this? Or?
Yeah.
So we can fuck with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sure we have 10 hours to spend on this tonight. So much done.
Bubble concept for mapping. The bubbles is awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting. It might like spur something new.
Yeah.
I
love that, dude, because it's like you're in a bubble and then you break off. It's like and you go to this other thing.
And then all the Candy Crush people would start playing it. It'd be like a game.
So yeah.
You need to explore the bubble idea.
So what do you want to do about the concepts then? Do you just want to like take another week to do it, or do you want me to do more?
I can do shit on the plane.
Yeah.
So a 3-hour flight. So maybe I can look at the bubble concept. I can sketch that out.
Okay. So more. We'll just call them session messaging concepts. And then I'm going to roll up scope. Do things like establishing the character length, functional specification. How do you differentiate? So just put some thought to like nickname lengths and shit. Cool. Yeah, man. If you can on the plane, like think about the taglines and maybe just do quick sketches. That would be enough.
Yeah, the bubble and shit. So I can meet next Tuesday. You mean around next Tuesday?
I think next Tuesday is the New York Tech meetup. We should go to. Yeah, it is.
Man, I try to like. There's always something on every single night. It's just like.
I think we should definitely go to it.
Yeah.
It'd be good for you to see it.
There was something on tonight that I was supposed to go to as well.
Yeah, the Envision drinks.
No, there was like another one in. So it's all about VR and digital shit.
Yeah. There's all that shit on now. Hey, it's like
And then-
so impossible to go.
Because like at work there, I was like, can you come on? No.
Yeah, my boss asked me to go to like a concert with him. So we've been pretty, been a good move, like to getting closer to. Just like, this is kind of more important.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the big hole. And this should have like 20 pieces of.
Skaters and sessions.
Yeah,
It's like the main
that's
thing.
the whole thing. All we did was
It's
work
like
out like.
70%, but more than that.
Yeah. Maybe real quick, dude. Just like 10 more minutes. Just work out like what you need to do. So you skaters in session. So you'd see skaters at a spot.
Yeah.
Just think about like super high level. You message a skater. So you think you can message all skaters at a spot, or should just be your crew,
Yeah.
or both? Because at the beginning, like, it will just be 10 people.
I know.
Maybe you should
They're only your friends anyway.
yeah.
It'd be cool if you could message anyone, but it would just like notify them and they could accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Or can you can only message people that you're connected to, right?
In the beginning, we won't have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we won't have any like friends.
Should be able to message anyone. It's 10 people. It's like one crew.
So it should be like you can message individual. Do you message as a whole group, or do we need like to fragment groups as well? So I just message 2 people.
Yeah, I know, because like somebody cut you off and like, can't cut me off.
Yeah.
You tell the filmer.
Yeah.
Like you could.
Because I wouldn't want to like message 10 dudes. I
Yeah.
want to message 3 of them.
It should be group and individual. Maybe there's like a message is different. Message is individual, but there's another one called broadcast. And
That just
like,
goes out.
It's out to your whole crew.
That's cool. I like that. And then, is there anything that we want to do with like just the skaters, the sessions? You just need to be able to see the spot, right? So there would be like a list view, which is either like a list or a map.
Which you can like filter closest, best, most popular, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So there's like a list view and a map view.
And then there would be like a detail view where you actually go and you'd see like the specifics, like, or maybe it doesn't have to be that, man.
Yeah.
If it was all on a map.
The bubble idea.
Yeah. I just hate like zooming around on maps and shit.
Yeah.
It's super annoying. So the detail view would show spot name, photo, terrain, location. So it's basically all that, but then it also shows you who's there. Like, do you think we need to show
This bubble idea doesn't even have to be on a map.
No.
You can still bubble around. Like,
Dude, go scroll down.
oh, oops.
That, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. What the fuck? Where's the third, fourth one? That one's basically the bubble idea.
The nodes. Yeah.
Like, these guys went and they
Yeah.
got sucked into that one.
It's
just a different
yeah,
visual
exactly.
expression.
Like it's like that. The spot is the
Yeah. I actually prefer it in a bubble, like instead of having these lines, what you said.
yeah.
Just a circle around a spot, there's people in it, and then when they break off, they go pop, and you go to
Yeah.
another one.
It's like this.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then when another dude joins it, that comes in, it goes bubble. It's to the bubble.
Yeah. It's a great metaphor.
Yeah. It's if we named it Swarm, it would have been sick. Because it was like swarms with like tadpoles and shit. Like because it feels like swarmy.
Yeah, totally. Now we call it like bubble bath.
We should just build the bubble thing and sell it to Swarm.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey dudes.
Then you say, there's a skate session bubbling up.
Yeah.
And you see it like overflowing and shit.
And the tagline is like, let's bubble bath or something.
And the theme song is bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Alright. Cool, dude. I'll come up with more concepts as well. I think the bubble thing's cool because it.
But then that kind of, all these things are like symbiotic. Like this could be a tagline. Could be like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I mean? It's like you just got to start somewhere.
Like
Get a logo and then move around it.
Dude, it's like getting sucked into a session, right?
Yeah. It's sick.
Alright, man. Fuck, I didn't work tonight. Do you think that was worthwhile?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just that. Like,
This session.
if we just make a decision, then we can easily finish this scope.
That stuff's based around this shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just figuring out.
Which one's your preference from those?
I like the wall, man. Like then, I know they're not fleshed fully.
Oh, they're so like.
But I see how like they each have the potential. You know what I mean?
The problem with them is that there's such like vast variance in like what it would take to build this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the messaging one, you have to build a whole messenger. The second one is like probably the simplest because that would be the simplest for sure.
Yeah. It's cool. Like,
because it's not doing anything special, right? All it is like it's just listing where people are at.
it's like a sixth system as well. How it's like it's built into this grid.
Yeah.
Like I can see that working in every facet, like footage.
Mm-hmm. The status of friends thing really probably does like. So the next one down, like, probably isn't anything in its own right. It was just more of a directional thing.
Maybe it's like this is the bubble system, kind of.
Right.
And then imagine if you click on when you get into a spot, it's got like the icons, like the initials on it within the square. It's just fucking squares, man. It's like a Rubik's. So like, I don't know, it's got the spots within that, which is like Manhattan. And then you click on that, and then it's like the spots in that borough or whatever. And then you click on that, and then it's like all the dudes, like 15 guys within that square or something.
So yeah, basically you go from Manhattan, and then you go to like Lower East Side. So maybe instead of just this grid view here, then you actually see a map, and it's like the bubbles or whatever.
It's just like you don't want to go through so many layers and shit. Hey, it's like, what if by the zoom in and out, it shuffles those? Like, all you have to do is purely zoom in, and then it switches to that. And then, like when you zoom in on EV,
I feel like zooming is a really hard interaction, a real hard gesture, because you got to use two fingers to do it. Whereas really, you just want to be going like that. So to get to those three spots, it's just like Manhattan, Lower East Side, and then you're in there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this third one is like the bubble
Pretty
thing.
cool. I like this
Um,
one. But I can see the bubble working.
working in there as well.
That.
That one's like doesn't really mean anything. It was more like about intention. I don't think we'll have that for MVP.
Yeah.
Like where you're gonna go next.
There's something I feel like restricting about this.
Yeah.
Where it's like, for some reason, man, I'm getting like claustrophobic. I'm like, what about all the other stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
Just think like today, man, with 10 people, what would be most useful for you though? I feel like the messaging one would be super useful. Because it's just like, oh, there's 5 dudes together. I can message them all now and say, I'm coming down. Or there's like one dude, like, where are you going?
Until there's like 200 people in your crew. And then,
Yeah, and then it's riskier because you have to make such an investment to go that way. But messaging could work off this as well. Like you just click on the bubble and then you message to those people.
Yeah, totally.
Mm.
Like, okay, you click on a spot, boom, EV, and then it's got the like 5 skate spots in the EV, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just grid it out.
Breaks it out like that's EV.
Yeah.
And then it shows you like your friends there, your friends there, your friends here.
Mm-hmm.
3 friends are at that spot, 2 friends are at that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, I want to talk to this guy. So you click on it. Maybe like the messaging thing comes up here. You can type in the message here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it like pushes that up a little bit, like the keyboard, and then
you just type to
and
it.
then you type, and then when you finish typing, the keyboard recedes, and then you can, when he's typing back, you can see like the dots on his like.
Yeah, and you click on it, it comes back up again.
Yeah. And then like your friends are like blue. I mean, your friends are like red, and then someone that you might know or know someone that you know is like orange, and then dudes that you don't know are yellow.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, man, take a spin at it. I feel like if we can both come back with concepts that combine messaging and mapping, because that's essentially what I think we need. Do you agree with that? Like, if it didn't have messaging and it was just showing where people were, would that be useful?
My reluctance is like, if we're just using the messaging app, I mean, if we're just using SMS, then why use SMS friend? Like, don't even use the fucking product.
But do you think you even need to message people at all? Because it could just be a map, you know. Just thinking like, what's the simplest thing?
Or maybe it's like, yeah, maybe you need to message, and maybe your icon says like, flicks to like yes when it's coming, and flicks to no when it's not coming.
Dude, that's awesome.
Maybe.
Then we have to do messaging.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can just message them anyways. But if it just says coming there or not coming there, or going there.
Maybe it flick, like the icon flicks to a smile face, or like, you know what I mean, like.
That's cool. So that means that it's more like this thing, right?
Yeah.
Not that it would look like that, but it can tell where you're going because you're saying going there, not I'm going there, or I'm not skating at the moment. That's super simple.
You could use it in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You go into Laurie's side and it's like, oh, you might still need a list of your friends, and it's just like tells you where they're going. Like maybe like they're like kind of translucent if they intend to go there. It's like they drop the pin like where they plan to go, but until they're there, they won't like become fully fledged.
It's like a level of opacity.
That's interesting, man, because it's like intentional then. You pick up your phone, it's like, I'm going to that spot, and then it puts like, you're intending to go there. And then when you arrive there, it recognizes your geolocation, and then it's like, oh, you're there. And then so people know where you're trying to go. Yeah. But if they want to, and maybe like you can write something like a message or something that says, coming here at 2:30. Yeah. Right? Then we don't have to have like instant messaging.
Totally.
In the beginning. That's mega interesting.
So what's that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Because all that sort of stuff, like yes or no, or even defining a time when you're trying to go there, you put in a time range, like I'm going to be there from 2:30 to 6:30. It's not the most accurate, but at least it's like really simple in building messaging.
Yeah. The more utilitarian we can make it, the better.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'll write that down. More messaging concepts. So what was that like? That's awesome. All right, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet, dude. It's like Uber, right? When you set your destination, that's basically when you're telling it where you want to go. So when I like set my destination, there'll be a list of things here. I click one, and then everyone down here it says Terry's thinking of coming.
Right. That's cool.
And then they can just like, instead of messaging, they can like it or something that's like really simple. I'm just trying to think whether it breaks down if you can't message each other. Sweet idea.
Yeah, there's a way to eliminate messaging altogether, even when the fucking final product, where it just knows like, this guy did a kickflip here, you don't need to tell your friend he did a kickflip here because he knows.
He knows already.
Like,
Exactly, yeah. It just pops up.
yeah.
It's like a notification on the spot.
You only need to message because you don't know something.
Like at the simplest level, without messaging, it could just be like a status, right? Going to Chinatown skate park at 2:30.
You can imagine if
And then people could just read that shit.
you know, like these squares had behaviors, like it flipped when trick went down or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit like
I could
that.
see what shit was happening.
Like flipboard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's cool. And the square gets bigger. I thought that was the original idea anyways. The square gets bigger the more shit was happening in there. So it was less geographic.
trying to call it swarm.
Trying to call it flip skateboard.
Flip skateboard.
Let's just flip board.
That'll probably work. That's sick. I really want to like spend the whole day like thinking about this now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably spend like 6 hours coming up with those ones. It takes time, dude, just to like get in the frame of mind for it. But you got the time on the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll come up with some more. I'm gonna try and get away this weekend.
Yeah.
It would be cool to have like 8 really sick ones, and then we can just send them out. Like maybe we can just wireframe them in Illustrator or whatever, and then send them out and see what people think before having to go too deep into either one.
Oh man, how did we do that?
How does one even make it in life? Dude, I mean, we didn't have time, man. I could one night next week we can just come to your house and we just spend 4 hours just
Yeah,
throwing shit up.
sure.
Just do that. Pin these.
Just need to take a month off and then not do anything. So you can just work on it every day.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do another workaway weekend, man, we did heaps.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a lot of writing. That was like the boring shit too.
Yeah.
Like, we should, when we do the bubble idea, we should pull it to bubble. Oh, no, it's not Uber. And the SUV again.
What the hell is that?
It's a skateboard thing, man.
No, yeah, it's a balance board.
It looks super sketchy.
Try it out, man.
Is it hard?
It's pretty hard. You're probably good at it 'cause good manuals and shit. I got it to improve my manual skills.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do it?
No, I can't bother. I'm too tired.
It's hard.
Cab's cheaper.
Lift's the cheapest. Only costs you like $11. Do you use it?
Never used it.
I don't use Uber anymore, man. It's too expensive.
Yeah. Is it exactly the same?
Yeah, it's just cheaper. Because I got the promotion at the moment. But it could be cheap because I use the rideshare. Do you ever use Uber rideshare? It's like half the price. I get to work every day for $5.
Is it called Lyft or Line or Plus?
So Line is the one that's shared,
Yeah.
and then Lyft is the normal one, and then Plus is like Uber Black or whatever.
So, are the cars look the same as Uber? Or like,
Yeah.
how do you know it's a car? Like,
Well, most of the cars are both Lyft and Uber. They have two apps open.
what's that? Oh, they're Uber as well.
They just choose like which one
Yeah.
they want.